I've gotten some crazy comments on some of my videos because of this one thing. So yeah, it's 2025 and you just never know when COVID's gonna jump out and get you when you're outside by yourself. Just kidding, guys. I wear a mask when I go outside in the spring because I have severe springtime allergies that medication alone doesn't take care of, so I try to lower the amount of pollen I breathe, which helps. And I got this device here from Membrane Solutions, big air purifier. I'll give you a small spoiler, it has helped my allergies tremendously. Let me show you a little more info about it. Let's unbox this air purifier from Membrane Solutions. We've got some documentation here, and everything else came pre-assembled here. It's just got a bunch of tape and stuff. One nice thing is the little caster wheels that I'm getting stuck on. But anyway, really rolls well here. And here on the top we've got a quick start guide, so it makes it really easy. Okay, on the back here we do have a note. This is the air quality sensor right here. So be sure and allow it to get the airflow that it needs. And then we also have a warning sticker here saying we need to remove the packaging around the filter. So just push this right here, and that allows us access to the filter cartridge here. It's a very cool filter. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a fine mesh on the outside. That must be your pre-filter material. And then beyond that appears to be the HEPA filter. And then on the inside here you can see the activated charcoal filter. And I also like how inside here it can pull air from 360 degrees around the unit. That is very, very nice. So many units only suck air in from one side or two, but this is a 360 degree collection point, which I think is awesome. Now at the moment I'm in my garage. I'm going to be taking this into the house, but let's just do a quick initial boot up here. So we got it plugged in. Just push the button here. There we go. I feel air. Very, very quiet. So it looks like it's in auto mode, and we'll figure out what all that does here. This turns the display off and on, which is very nice. Now we've got a timer that goes in hour increments, and then up here we can change the mode. That's eco mode. Here goes turbo mode. Probably gonna make it the loudest that it goes. Still not terrible. Sleep mode. That's cool. Turns the display off automatically in sleep mode. That would make sense. And it is. I mean, you can't even hear this. The sound floor and the other thing growing in the house here or in the garage is making a lot more noise, but there is air still blowing out of that, just super, super low. So that's basically silent operation. And then you've got automatic, where I think it uses the dirt sensor to calculate how fast to run the fan. Fan button here, you can manually adjust the fan speed. You've got 4 speeds. That tells you your filter life. Obviously, we just barely put a new one in, so we're at 100%. And then the Wi-Fi will probably light up once I get it connected up to the Wi-Fi. So let's jump into the app and see how that works. So right now it's on auto. Let's go ahead and change it to turbo. You'll hear the fan ramp up. Very cool. Let's go back to auto. We've got a manual adjustment on the fan speeds, which again is very cool. You can lock the controls out, so that's very cool. And here you can set the timer. Again, it's just in hour increments. Do a master power on and off. And then on setting, it looks like you can create a schedule for it to either turn on or turn off, or turn on to a certain speed or go to sleep mode or different things like that. So that is actually very, very handy for a number of situations. You can reset the filter right here, which we don't need to do, and then we can go ahead and go to the website and get a replacement filter. The other nice thing, all things considered, I think the filter is very reasonably priced. At the time making this video, $53.99. I think that is a very reasonable price for a HEPA filter. They've got their contact information right here for you, easily to access, and then you've got a history, which is pretty cool, of your air quality and different things like that. Very, very cool and unique. And that's the bulk of the app. Alright, we've got this set up here. Perfect timing for getting this. I get insane allergies in the springtime. You can see we're right at the start of April, so peak allergy season. I'm very excited to see how this works. Whenever I go outside, I have to wear a mask just to help alleviate and help my allergies. So this is going to be super, super helpful. I'm going to give you a report in a couple of weeks after spending a lot of time with it. We're going to see what kind of difference it makes to my allergies.
2,000 years later.
I've had this running non-stop now for about 3 weeks. If you look here, we're at the very beginning of May now, so I've had this during the peak of the allergy season that really bugs me. And I have noticed a significant difference in my allergies, especially at night, to be able to just get some relief while I sleep and have lower pollen counts. Just a tremendous difference. Let's take a look at the filter and see how it's looking 3 weeks in here. It's not too terrible. You can see there's some dust that's accumulated. You can probably see that there is a layer of dust on there. It's got an incredible amount of surface area though, so that really helps. But I would say it 100% has done its job. In fact, the price point on this is really good, at least at the time of making this video. So I think I'm actually going to get one or two more for the house because this has made truly a tremendous difference in my daily well-being. I'm going to leave links for this down in the description. You can check it out further. I think you'll be pleased with it. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Those are 4 100% free things for you to do, but they really benefit the channel. I would really appreciate that. Hope you guys stay safe, and we'll catch y'all next time.